Hello. So, another stupid challenge has popped into my mind. This one is it's nowhere near as long as the Genshin challenge, but it is potentially a lot harder. And I do mean a lot harder. I can get a lot more resets off of it, absolutely. But I think it depends on the sort of setting I get. It can either be one and done in like a stream, or take a very long time to figure out. I'm not sure which one it's gonna be. It could be either. Like I think the act itself, though long, wouldn't take much more than a stream to complete, if I'm being honest. I do think, however, the how do you say, ability to pull off the strat is what's incredibly difficult here. So, Palworld. New game just came out. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of fun. If you've ever played the game, you'll know that there's a bunch of sort of bosses. And, well, basically I'm going to try and beat or one of them specifically at level 1. Or if not that, level 1-ish. Yeah, let me explain a few oddities about this. So, why I say level 1-ish is for a couple reasons. First, so this is Palworld. There's a few ones here. This is the current test one. This is another test one. But there's no way to fully turn off EXP rate. You accrue EXP by basically doing anything. So it's very hard to stay at level 1. But that doesn't mean that leveling up is technically fully helpful. I do believe that there is a sort of barrier to battle. So if the level gap is too far apart, your damage will default to 1. I don't know when that gap starts decreasing. I think it's around I want to say 10 levels closer to the to whatever you're attacking. If it's around a 10 level gap, then you'll start actually doing more damage than just the minimum 1. So that would be a possibility, but I don't really like that option. Okay, so this is going to be possibly very difficult. I am going to turn off or speed up nighttime, because honestly, nighttime is honestly not that helpful. And I kind of have to just sit around and do nothing during it. And I think I'll have no drops on. Do I want to drop all items? This just saves time. This doesn't actually help the run, I don't think. If I was going to be perfectly honest. I think it technically helps the run by saving time and reducing my sanity, or keeping my sanity high for me to actually be able to do this. Which, I mean, is a good thing, I guess. But whether it's fully good or not, well, that's to be seen. So we'll set it to no drops, just because I think that's probably for the best. Anything related to player and PAL will all stay the same. Capture rate will stay the same. And yeah, so it should just be daytime, EXP rate. Yeah, I think that should be it. So I'll get a bit more into the specifics of why this is a bit challenging, as well as the possible very easy cheeses. So choose name. I'm just gonna go ink, because that is me. And this isn't gonna matter. Get ready to default character a bunch. This isn't an actual, like, me playing through and thinking about my character. So this is kind of the typical playthrough. You come out here, you're like, wow, there's so bunch of new stuff. You maybe get your waypoint and you maybe end up starting to pick up sticks, right? Follow the sort of thing up here. But the problem is picking up anything, and I do mean virtually anything, so anything on the ground, sticks, rocks, berries, what have you, even hitting them off of trees, that all grants XP. So those are off the table, more or less. There is, as far as I can tell, 2 things that don't grant XP. Opening chests and getting the PAL essence, the green essence. Don't quite remember its name. So basically, for resources, food, and a lot of other stuff, that's our best bet, or our only bet. So yeah, it's very difficult because base stats are horrendous, especially stamina. Stamina is in my previous testing, stamina has gotten me killed on multiple occasions. So we're gonna go up here real quick just to start off, because there's a few chests up here, or up in this area, as well as one of the, what are they called again? I really need to read what the heck they're called. But yeah, building, crafting, all that also takes gives EXP, so I can't do any of that. And this is why I hate the amount of stamina I have. It's very difficult. I think I need to go this way if I remember correctly. It's very difficult to get anywhere. And also, so that guy, that's a memorist down there. Memorist. That's a basic one. That's level 35. Down a bit further that way, there is a boss one at level 38. It has, I think, an average of around 4,000 XP, or HP. I'm going to be doing 1 damage to it. So that's not good. You may be like, okay, why don't you get better equipment and whatnot? Once again, crafting, all that, can't do that. I can't get up the skill tree, and chests don't actually drop any weapons or that. So there's that problem. But there is a few ways around the sort of damage cap. One of them is multi-hit moves. So as the name implies, they're just moves that have multiple hits to them in any sort of capacity. They're very good for this run, especially considering even if it's multi-hit, it's doing like 5-10 damage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. It turns out to be a decent amount. So, climbing up here, because there is one of the green essence pieces, and I fucked it up. So there's something really interesting I learned about climbing. You can actually get closer to a wall and stand on these ledges if you run out of stamina and hold forward. If you just drop from a wall, if you just drop from climbing here, you'll drop actually further out. And if you still have stamina, you'll just recling back to the wall. So it's kind of fine to just kind of waste a little bit of stamina and let yourself fall. And then just hold forward. Ta-da! So I'm just kind of letting the day go. You can actually get a decent amount done in a day. So these are one of the things we're gonna Leaf mug. Right, the leaf chipmunk. Leaf mug. So those are one of the things we're gonna need to find a bunch of, and that is for a couple reasons. So yeah, so we have 8 slots here to get to the next level. I believe any non-boss pal enemy, or non-boss pal, should I say, that you find and catch, with the way it's set up, they should all yield 2 XP. So theoretically, there, come on, make it. I didn't make it, whatever, it's fine. So theoretically, I can get 4 pals. And though that may not seem like a whole lot, it can be quite helpful. Ouch, I am taking a bunch of fall damage here. That's fine. So yeah, those are the basic chests. You can find them everywhere. Open them, it's all good. That's a pal. I'm just gonna die on his... Oh. I didn't die. Well, that's a shame. We're gonna keep going this way then. I do think there's... Oh, I should just pull up the map to the side of me. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, here's probably it. No! I am resilient. Apparently. Yeah. Isn't actually the right way I want to go. I want to actually go inside the castle, keep there. And I was planning to just reset off of a kill. Anyways, there's 2 good ways. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, I never finished what I was talking about on the 2 ways to pass that damage cap. So one way is with, like I said, multi-hit moves. The other way... Yeah. I'm getting myself lost. Not used to doing things like this right now. So, the other way is physics. So you can either have multi-hit moves that will all do 1 damage, but each of those 1 damages will help, or... Oops. Or you can rely on your best friend, physics. So, what do I mean by that? Well, there's something in the game that, okay, I do have it on. I like to call, lovingly, the, what was it? Chillet Mammarist Space Program. This isn't technically doable in this run due to the fact that it requires the Chillet boss, which as a boss enemy gives more EXP than anything else. It gives, I I believe 46 EXP, which is enough to level me up to level 3 instantly. So that's not technically an option, but it is a lot of fun. So the Chillet has, oops, I'm up, has some wonky physics. It's kind of reminiscent of the Dragoon from StarCraft, original StarCraft. If you know anything about what I'm talking about, the Dragoon in StarCraft Brood War had two sort of states and two sort of hitbox sizes. One while it was moving and one while it was attacking. Or while it is attacking. And the Chillet is no different. I know there's a few more chests over here. I don't think I'm... I don't think there's any Leaf Monk energy over there, but I could be wrong. I should pull up the map. Give me a second. But yeah, so those two states cause it to, well, basically have different hitbox sizes and cause a little bit of odd collision. And that odd collision, well, it can really be a sight to behold. So, what you need is a Chillet, the boss Chillet specifically. Is that what it's called? I'm not very good with the names. I always mess this up, but I think it's the Chillet. The blue weasel dragon thingy. Chiclet? Chillet? Chikwa. It's a big old Chikwa. Anyways, it's... Yeah, so... it has a move, was it? It's a pulse type move, where it gets up really close to an enemy and will do a big, massive pulse. Does a decent amount of damage. Wouldn't matter, it would still be 1. Just looking at the map real quick. I am lost. I think I'm on the wrong side here. Anyways, so how it targets the Mammarist and how it basically works is it wants to get really close to the enemy to use this ability. And it will get, because of its running hitbox, it's kind of like on the ground like a weasel. And when it stands, it goes onto its hind legs, right? On the ground like a weasel, it can fit more or less quite nicely underneath the Mammarist. Mammarist? It can fit actually quite well underneath the Mammarist. So when it stands up to do its attack, you get some pretty interesting physics. Okay, this is the... Okay, I'm looking at the thing now on the side here, just because I'd rather just figure out where these are. There's one somewhere over here. And there's another chest back here and here. So let's grab the chests up top first and then head down. So yeah, you get some pretty funky collision physics where the Chillet stands up, and as it stands up, the Mammarist goes flying. Very, very high. I'll see if I can get it on one of the other accounts where I've done this before. But that launch deals a tremendous, and I do truly mean tremendous amount of damage to the Mammarist. To the point where that alone may be able to beat it. The only problem is the fact that as a boss, I can't really catch it. It's a really fun strategy, if you can ever get it to work. It's so dumb. and I love it so much. But yeah, it's yeah, there's a chest. It's technically off limits for this run. If I was able to set the XP rate actually to 0, like actually have myself not level up at all, I could do it. I technically could do it. Just due to the fruits that can teach moves. You just find the right one. It doesn't start off learning it. It doesn't start off with that ability learnt, so you'd have to teach it to it. But it's... is it incredibly rare? I don't know. I think I've seen it like once or twice. Though that means you have to hunt down a couple of those. One thing I haven't actually checked is if the small pal souls... Shoot, right, picking them up does give XP. Crap. Why'd I pick it up? You get them from chests. You get them from chests. I was just talking about it, so I went to pick it up. But I don't know if upping your pals with them, if that gives the XP. I don't think it does, but I'm not 100% sure. So the first part of this is a lot of running around, finding chests, and kind of making your way through the world. Yeah, we're just gonna head further in down this way. There's a tree right there you can see. Not sure if you can see. Right up there. That's one of the trees, and there's a leaf monk energy right beside it. I don't know why I want to keep calling it a leafkin, but that's just me. So, heading up this way, grab those energies, and we can continue on. So nighttime, I should say, doesn't really affect the run. It's more of a time sink than anything. If you want it to be fully authentic, sure, you could have it, but personally, I don't really like it because you only actually get... Crap, I forgot to jump. I missed the jump. It's fine. You only actually get to do stuff with the energy on a... or with nighttime on very rare occasion. Like, it's not actually all that helpful, and you're just kind of stuck sitting around a fire for, I don't know, 5, 10, however long basic nights are. There's one benefit in, I need to climb up here. I am not going to make it, I don't think. Might not even make it up here. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, I was greedy with it. Well, I'm gonna drown. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, come on, that's a beautiful ledge right there. Why can't you stand on it? It was perfect. I don't think I... Yeah, there's no way I'm making that over there. Oh, wait, hold on, right here maybe? Oh, never mind. There I go. Yeah, no, it's stuff like that that will constantly get me killed in the game. But that's fine. I'm not too stressed out about it. Okay, I do want to check out the tree. I guess so we'll just make our way back. Oh, and I can show you the Mammoth boss. Yeah, I never said anything about this not being deathless. And you may think as well, because, oh, hey, it's not deathless, maybe then you can just slowly chip away at the Mammoth's health. Like, do 1-2 damage, get killed, do 1-2 damage, get killed, and so on and so forth. It doesn't quite work like that. The boss enemies, until you reach a certain threshold of health, and I'm not sure exactly how much that is. I think if they're the free roam bosses, I think if it's around... Oh, I want to say... Once they hit 80% health, they'll stay. Or at least 90. 80 or 90, and around there. At that point, it will stick. But anything before that, it will automatically regenerate upon your demise. So, yeah, you aren't able to do that. You aren't able to... there he is. Yeah, 4,035. Oh, that's actually a bit low. It's a bit low. I've seen it go all the way up to 4.3. So 435, that's not horrible. Though I have seen it gone to 39, 3.9 something. Oh, 4.0, that's pretty good. I'd say that's like better than most situations. I don't have enough screen size for all this. I'm trying to look at multiple things at once. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, darn. That's unlucky. So there are higher level chests that kind of spawn randomly in certain locations. They will give better stuff, but they do require keys. You can technically get keys from chests, but it's not always a guarantee. So that's an unfortunate chest there to have not gotten a key from any of the previous ones. So, oh well. There's one up here. I want to head up to there because I know there's another leafy energy up there. The green chipmunk of power. Green chipmunk of power. Yes. Yes. Powerful chipmunk energy. Why is it a chipmunk? I think one of the lore data tablets probably says, but I just... Yeah, so I think my best bet, because I can't do the Mammoth Space Agency program, will be to get either very tanky pals or... Ooh. I probably just have to get really tanky pals or really good ones that will help. Air cannon, that's no... Iceberg. I'm not actually familiar with that attack. Where am I on the map? What is close by? There's a chest down over here. Somewhere in around here. So yeah, that's the chillet there. Even though it's level 11, it would basically one-shot me if I were to get hit. Like basically everything else. There's not much that doesn't one-shot you at level 1. Other than other level 1s. The level 5. Or actually to level 8 at least, I'd say doesn't one-shot you. But once you get past that point, it's basically, yeah, you're getting done in. My friend, you're getting dummied by everything at that point. So you gotta play it a bit careful. And this is also why I don't like night times. Because night times, on most of this initial area of the map, will get very dark and very cold. So you just take a bunch of unnecessary damage to yourself and to your hunger bar. Just take a bunch of hunger damage. Not technically it, but like, yeah, you lose a bunch of hunger, which is super annoying. There's, oh, that's a copper. Ah, that one takes keys as well. Unlucky with these first ones. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, so you push off slightly. It had enough space there. I'm trying to get to the top of that pillar off to the side there. Look at the moon go. It's just zooming. The moon is hauling ass across the sky. Yeah. So, there's a bunch of ones that you can see. Some of them are easier to get than others. But, yeah. They're not incredible. It starts to like, the amount you need starts to ramp up real fast after a little while. But here it is, fun nighttime. Very cold. So I'm cold now. I'm gonna constantly take tick damage. And my hunger is gonna go down rapidly. Unless I stand by a fire or get into a warmer climate. I could head for one of the warmer climates, so I believe over here is warmer. I know over here is definitely warmer. But like, it's still super dark. It's still painfully dark. Like, I have things turned up a bit, so I can see kind of well. But even still, it's pretty dark. Especially once you get to like high contrast areas. The enemies have like fire abilities. And then it just... it lights up so much. You can't see anything. So much glowing everywhere. It's horrendous. Okay, got that one. We're gonna head towards that way because there's another one there. Oh, and one small thing. If you climb, you do negate fall damage. So that's kind of nice. That's not always necessary. Where is it? Somewhere around here. I don't see it. Yeah, it's getting very dark here. The ground's super hard to see, and it's just like, it's a pain. I don't like you. Because I can't see anything. My god. Where's this stupid chipmunk? It's up. It's more this way. They glow green, so usually you'd be able to see them pretty well, but... I don't know, it's not there. But yeah, since it's half night, it's over and done with pretty fast. I didn't want to do like super fast night because there is still some benefits to the night. Oh, there it is, finally. Hidden in the crevice over there, hey? Yeah, there's still some benefits to the night in certain areas. But like, those are few and far between. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of this is gonna be running around, finding chests, and finding energies. There's a few more chests over here. Actually, more on the whale down here. And a decent amount of energy is actually up in that direction as well. Do I want to unlock the town? Yeah, let's head that way actually. Can't pick that up. Yeah, so all the resources, for the most part, on the ground, I can't pick up. There is a few exceptions to that rule. Those being specifically if a pal, or basically if something mines the resources, intentionally or not, just via an attack. If something actually mines the resources, then you will be able to mine it. Which is great. Which would be great. Or not so much mine it, but pick it up. Those two there, not much more along the beach until the whales. I'm gonna climb back up here and head back towards that yellow area this way. Okay. There's one more chest turn around here. Ah, there you are. I need one of these to give me a copper key. That'd be nice. Just one, please. That would be very nice. Please. Please, sir. Just one more copper key. Just one copper key. So that's a small settlement. I'll go unlock that, because we'll probably be back. There's a leaf. Monk energy over there. Where's the settlement? Down over this way? I always get lost trying to find this settlement here. There we are. Nice. So, yeah, about the settlement, I initially thought that maybe I could buy pals, but surprise, surprise, buying pals still gives you XP, which is, well, to me that's just sounds dumb. So we're not going to actually use this village much. We may buy some berries, but yeah, not really looking to get too much. So in other words, gold is pretty useless to us. Pretty useless overall. So, the bridge is over there. There's a few leaf monk energies close by. And a few, it's a bit more sparse in the chest department though. But what's great about these areas is there's nothing that wants to kill me yet. Well, nothing that's like actually a pain in the ass to get chased by. Unlike some things later. Because I'm going to need a reasonably large amount of energy. Or leaf mug. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, frick. That happens. That happens from time to time if you're not perfectly facing the right direction. There is a fight going on over there between... I think... What would do that much damage? Could be dire howls, but I think it's the thugs. fighting, yeah, it's the thugs. Not sure quite what they're fighting, but... Oh, there's a burly merc. Oh. Oh, there's a chest here. Shoot the merc. Shoot the mercs. So I'm guessing that was a meteorite that fell. Trying to get them to shoot at the mercs. Really? Gonna be losing a bunch of health from this. Because I'm pretty sure the mercs will aggro me the moment I grab that chest there. Can't technically kill them either. Actually did in one of them. I actually got one of them. May be able to just de-aggro them and let them fight each other. This guy has a thing for me. Oh god. Run away. Leave me alone. No, I'm not here. Go shoot the other guys. There's a bunch of guys standing around there. Perfect target practice. For you blind boys. So you guys can't hit things at all. Unless it's out of energy and running in a straight line. Well, even then. It's out of energy and running away from you. How about that? At that point, it'd just be crawling away from you. You're still mad at me. What have I done to you? Leave me alone. Go attack those guys. No? Oh my goodness. Yeah, screw it. In this area... So, I do have the save stuff on, but... Oh, these guys don't attack. Huh. Can I talk to you at all? I can't. Will you guys run out of ammo eventually? I don't think they will. Well, then I'm going this way instead. This wasn't quite the way I wanted to go. I think it's going to be the way I have to go. Oh crap. I think I can run back over this way. There's another leaf mug energies there. So I want to grab that. Every little piece helps. Every little piece is necessary. Well, yeah, it's not a fully planned route at all. Because this is so dumb. It's interesting. But yeah, no, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. Especially, so... Mammarist, is one of the, like, the de facto tanks of the game, if it... I know, the giant mammoth that has a bunch of health is a tank. That's... You're stretching it. You're stretching it, Ink. You're stretching it. But yeah, Mammarist is a de facto tank of the game, and some argue it's the best tank. Which, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with. Is very good. As just like a big old damage sponge, because it's massive, it takes a lot of hits. And, I mean, at equal levels, it deals out a decent amount of damage. But when you're this many levels below it, and it insta-kills you, it gets a lot more rough, I would say. So there's a few more chests there. I'm hoping that at least one of them could give me a key. Hoping. Let's head this way. So swing through the peninsula here. Go onto this. There's a chest here. 2 chests there. Leaf monk energy there. A couple more here. So hopefully in all of those I can get like 1 or 2 copper keys. Fingers crossed. I don't know what iceberg is. I think it's kind of like the rock throw ability. Is that what it is? Stone throw? Where it just makes a giant boulder and yeets it at the enemy's head. But just an ice version of that. There's a chest somewhere over there. It's a bit of a swim. It's a bit of a swim. I think it's doable, but definitely a bit on the more painful side. What would be good if I could make it would be swimming to there to grab some of the stuff there. I don't think I have. I've never tested it before, but I'm pretty sure I don't have the stamina to make it there. I'm pretty sure. I guess I could. Oh, wow. I guess I could test it. Oh god, not another one. No. No. Let me in. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, so many of these have required keys. My god. Okay, that's fine. Head through there, try and get any of the other stuff we can find. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heading that 5 chests heading that way, so possibly we can get it. But we also want to probably pretty soon start heading to the more dangerous areas up here, up and around here, because those chests get better stuff. You. So, I think that might be what I'm going to go for my strategy. Not 100% sure if that's what exactly I want to do. Ready? The map shows there's a chest here, but I don't see one. It lied to me. Or I'm just blind. Is it hidden here? No. Yeah, it's just not here. Huh. Oh well, that's fine. Few more. Watch them all not be there. Or is it there's just a chance for it to spawn there? That might be it. But yeah, it has a very good ability that it starts off. I got another red one. What is this? What is this absolute... Anyways, the New Wings have a good ability that starts off with... I can't remember what it's called. It's the tornado sort of ability. It's very good at doing a lot of instantaneous damage and moving pals around. Or enemy pals around. So, thank you. Not a red one. By God. Meteor Sphere, Pal Sphere. It's not bad. Queens. It's fine. I also want to, hopefully I could run into any of the merchants around. Fingers crossed. That would be nice. So I'm not actually familiar fully with what the merchants have to offer. But yeah, over there, there's a bunch of like really good chests that you can get. in pretty close proximity to each other. It's just, well, as you can see, a very long distance. I don't... It might technically be possible to swim over there. I wouldn't trust it though. Let's just put it that way. Wouldn't exactly trust it. Be one somewhere here? Unless I picked up this one already. On the edge of this, maybe? Yeah, there it is. Still no keys? Still no keys. Key? No key. No key. No key for you. And it's not red. Yay. Oh, glorious day. Ah, darn it. Stamina. So this works, the stamina in the game works like a... What's it called again? A depleted bar style? Or something like that? Where once the stamina gets fully depleted, you have to wait till it's fully recovered to actually use it again. So, yeah. And basically, that's everything from attacking to jumping to climbing to rolling to swimming. And as you saw earlier, if you run out of stamina while swimming, you just start taking a large amount of tick damage. And eventually succumb to the water. Ow. So there's a chest up there. I'm gonna go for it. I think this way is faster to get up. Never came at it from this angle before, so I don't know. Also, I feel like I'd be able to stand on the floor here. This feels like... That's not doable. Make it over here and I'll be able to make it. But I will take a little bit of damage. No, didn't take any damage. Okay. I think I can climb up to there, fine. But yeah, you gotta plan out your climbing a lot more. Climbing and swimming a lot more at 0 stamina. It's a bit painful. Nice. Probably could have let go and let my stamina recharge earlier. Not sure if it actually recharges slower when you drop it to the bottom. I don't think it does. But it's not best. So I have not been lucky at all with keys. That is unfortunate. Whee! Sploosh. I don't know actually if that area down there, I can't remember if it has actually any environmental effects to it. Like, do you need special armor to head into there? Because sometimes there's certain parts of the map that are very hot and very cold, and those will just do tick damage, similar to as you saw during the night, constantly when you're in that area unprotected by any sort of armor. Which is quite often, as you can tell. Darn, no keys. Something just went flying into the sky there. Not sure what that was. Yeah, depending on how far the beach goes out over there, I might have actually been able to make it, but will we see a point in trying to? Okay, so we're, I think from here, we can teleport back to the settlement here and head up this way so we can come around down to here. Or actually, I have a better idea. A lot of the times it's great to just... I feel it's fine to cut down. There's so much running. It's so boring sometimes. It's peaceful. It's quite tranquil, but it is kind of boring. Okay. So let me, to the best of my abilities, explain roughly how we're gonna go about this fight. So this big boy's scary. He has 5 attacks, I believe. An Earthquake Stomp, a Big Energy Ball, a Mud Shot, the Leaf Tornadoes, and a Seed Blast. Out of all of them, the worst is probably the Seed Blast. Though the, whatchamacallit, is also pretty bad. The Big Stomp, Earthquake Stomp. So, yeah, that's that. But it's not bad on this uneven ground here. Because basically any sort of unevenness, it does not hate you. So, my job at least, when I'm gonna fight him, is mess with his AI. So, currently he's stuck. He doesn't stay stuck forever. Part of me is like, is he just gonna stay stuck here? Because the moment he gets unstuck, he's gonna aggro onto me, and I think if he rolls his attack on Seed Blast or onto whatchamacallit, he's gonna insta-get me. He may also be perma-stuck, which I mean is technically a way of beating the challenge, but is incredibly boring because I don't want to sit here for so long. I guess we can tell exactly how far. Yeah, I have 16 food. Theoretically, I think I can make it. But there is a way, I think because we're hitting him, he does technically just take damage, which is fine. This is kind of dumb. I mean, I'm all for dumb strategies, but this is a bit too cheesy. I mean, if it's possible, I'm gonna take it. But I will be back to show off those other pieces, because those are super fun. Also, I'm surprised this worked on the first shot. Usually this takes like 3 or 4 attempts to actually work. You can actually, let's see if I can show it off. There's a trick. Yeah. Yeah, so this is actually faster than that. Just a little bit, I think. I know it's faster with the pick. Is he really just stuck here? I was for sure expecting the whatchamacallit to activate by now, but he might be considered in battle. So there is a way that the game detects if there are stuck boss pals. and just kind of resets them on a path. But I guess that might not matter if they're messed up like this. So the question is, can you do it easily? You just get him stuck like this. This is going to be a long time. I guess I should also talk about the other way you could have done this. There is a possibility you can do this with bats. I might try that as a proper thing. But yeah, no, if you want to cheese him, it's super simple. I just don't honestly prefer it, because it's so boring. But I'll see this through to the end. Should think of some stories to tell while I'm sitting here. The other option is the level 1-ish strategy. So level 1-ish entails you do not use any technology points, and you don't upgrade your base stats at all. And it's the level 1-ish bat strategy, more specifically. You can, well, simple math, when you're still far below his health, or his level, you will do 1 damage. Each of the basic bats do, or have 150 durability, if I remember correctly. So, was it 150 or 300? I don't remember the exact amount. Was it? Was it 150? I think it might be 150. It takes about 30 of the basic bats to whap him down. So you have a little bit extra range. You might be able to do it with the fisticuffs as well. There's something about this that is hilarious. The only problem is if I do stop paying attention at any point during this, he will reset. And I think if I haven't done enough damage, his full health will reset back, which is, well, unideal. And I can't exactly just hold down the click, because I don't think it re-engages once the stamina bar goes all the way down. It doesn't see it as like a new instance of clicking. Let's get the rhythm going. Yeah, no, 100% this isn't going to be the entire strategy. I think the real question will become, will my food hold out for the entire strategy? Or for this entire thing? Because I got 16 loaves of bread on me. I probably should have bought those berries, now that I think about it. We are 400 hits in? No. Yeah, 400 hits in. And I'm at half hunger. So 400 hits in, roughly a tenth of the way, I'm at half hunger. So let's theorize and say that 10% is equal to around half my hunger. It's probably a bit less than that, because I don't know what hunger I started punching him in the face at. But we'll say about half, okay? Let's reset him here, eat real quick. So that does, I want to say roughly a third? Third of my hunger. Which, I mean, isn't bad. third of my hunger. Oh yeah, I have to. Yeah, no, half my hunger if we factor in nights. I think this is a reasonable assumption. Factor in full days plus nights, half my hunger. I guess this strategy does get affected by nighttime shenanigans. I believe I go down to about 50% health at nighttime. Maybe not quite. I need to look at it again. If I have ×2 nighttime speed, I go to about 50% health at night. You can do the math. There is still possibility for things to go wrong in this situation. Aggressive pals are a possibility. They're a bit rare, but they are technically possible. What else? I don't know how the game checks work for when or when not. Oh crap. When or when not the Mamorist resets itself. So yeah, see, right up there. Those pals just got into conflict with each other. Randomly. So if something hits him, that's not me, and takes aggro away from this position, he's free. He's free. Basically. And this is all done. Because I honestly got pretty lucky, I think, getting this positioning. I think it's pretty easy to get him stuck in certain spots for at least 1 or 2 punches, but a prolonged one like this is a lot harder. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just need to find like this spot here in particular, and then it's perfectly fine. Also, if his trunk wasn't hittable, oh my god, this would be so hard. But it's the fact that his trunk's hittable, he gets sort of messed up by the tree there in his face. And he, I think... yeah, his eyes start back from where the tree is, further back from his trunk sticking out, so therefore he can't path to me is my guess. Let's see, we are now 99. So, what's that? 700 damage in? Oh yeah, I think I have enough food for this. This is a bit absurd. How long am I just gonna sit here punching them? Because I could just sit here for a long time, just punching and punching and punching. You know what? I might as well see this out to the right to the end, because like the absurdity of what I'm witnessing here and the funniness of what is about to happen, I cannot be understated. That does mean that when I actually try this with other stuff, yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I also should figure out if it is, I'm like pretty sure that the level thing I said earlier is true. That around specific levels, you have to be within a certain number of levels to the opponent to actually start doing damage, and for them to start doing damage vice versa. Like actual damage and not one. So, I mean... yeah. I guess the question is, can you beat the Mamorist boss at level 1? Yes. quite easily. And I mean, it's kind of funny. You know, I think the longer this goes, the more ridiculous I feel this is. Like, I had this whole sought out plan prepared and how I was gonna do it. And it just, no. We do this instead. You know, I'm glad that this boss doesn't have like a don't starve giants mechanic where it does massive damage or instantly destroys the stuff around it. Like if it instantly chopped down these trees and rocks, I mean that'd be a fun farming tactic. Don't get me wrong. Right, you aggro him, run him through a bunch of trees, you get so much wood from that. It'd be amazing. But like, I'm glad that's not a thing. Otherwise, well, would I be glad that's not a thing? In this moment, I'm glad it's not a thing. Kind of, part of me wishes it was a thing, so this cheese isn't possible. But yeah, 100% doable. I thought this was going to be a long stream. I mean, theoretically, it's still going to take a little while to punch through his face fully. But yeah. I mean, what else can you expect? Let's see if I need to see what like nighttime brings and if I would actually die at nighttime at full health. Because if that's the case, then yeah, then nighttime actually does matter in this scenario. So I'm at 500, so if I get to 250 at night, then this is a proper bust. Like, yeah. I'm looking at you, you big deer. Yeah, get spooked. Stupid deer thing. I'm looking at you. Don't come near this big boy until I'm finished with him. Come on. Come on. Do-do-do-do. I heard a noise. What is that? Is there something fighting? There's things fighting over there. Stop fighting! Live in peace and harmony. That thing has such a kill count to it. I'm pretty sure that's the one that killed the other two cats earlier. Not as intended, but yeah, so if I was actually to do this like an actual fight, there's a lot more like difficulty and actual creative things you have to think about when fighting him. But no, you just get him stuck. Get him stuck here and just wail on his face. I'm hoping he doesn't have the... I don't know if some pals do or not, but I've noticed from time to time when certain pals get low health, they start running away. I don't think he does as a boss. But this is just... I mean... You're gonna have such a bloody, messed up nose by the end of this. My fists are gonna be absolutely bruised and battered to pieces. You suppose this is moss or actual fur on him? I think the idea is that it's like moss and foliage that's grown on him because he's so big and it's been here for so long. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's only been half a day and I've gotten so far. Take another... I'd say this is about a full day rotation now. Right? Yeah, okay, so I have definitely enough food. Oh my goodness. Well, unless... Oh no, it's not gonna rot. We're good. Thought that was gonna rot on me. So the other day I was looking around at clothes and stuff. Like, I'm not too interested in clothes in general. Well, that's a bit of a lie. Certain clothes I do enjoy really looking into and having fun. Especially anything at the thrift store. I don't know why. It's just kind of fun. It's kind of dumb, but it's just kind of fun to randomly walk into a thrift store and just see what's there. Whether it is clothes or not. Usually the men's section is quite boring though. Like, truly quite boring. So I like looking at either the apparel section or on occasion even like the women's dress section. Because sometimes you find some like really absurd looking apparel pieces in there. There's hardly anything in the men's section that's like you find that is in the absurd style. It's all pretty standard, sometimes kind of cool, but pretty standard or meh. Especially at a thrift store. But in the accessories and like some of the dresses, some of them are absolutely wild. Like, there's nothing actually explicit because I don't think any thrift store would actually allow that to be in there. You never know. You never know. Maybe a thrift store flies under the radar somewhere and it just gets some crazy stuff. But like you get like a kind of fun snapshot of the people that were there. Well, when I say were there, not all the time have they left, but it's more like the people that were there 10, 15, sometimes even 20 years ago. Or maybe even just 5. You can kind of get like a gauge of what people are in around the area and so on and so forth, just because of what's been donated, right? Because people grow out of clothes or they don't need them anymore, so on and so forth. So it's a nice, interesting snapshot into a neighborhood. Though that doesn't always work if there's like only like 1 or 2 donation thrift store areas. Okay, it scared me. So yeah, I kind of forgot about that. That is basically their every pal has them. After you do a certain amount of damage, they'll sort of do a damaged animation. The question I think I have right now is, did that actually move him? I don't think it did, but I feel like he moved forward slightly. If that's the case, I might be in trouble. But yeah, I think it's literally that branch right there that's going into his eye that's protecting me. So I think we're past the threshold where he will insta regain all his health. I think we passed that a while ago. I think it was at the T it would have triggered. So one of the reasons why I chose this boss is a lot of the other bosses that like aren't in the sort of challenge areas, so a lot of the free roaming bosses, actually, yeah, a decent amount of them, you can kind of build up enough stuff to just catch them in some cases. So like at level, what is it, level 5 pal catch, so with the leaf monk energy you can upgrade your like catch rate. So with level 5 catch rate up plus a hyper ball, which you can easily find farming chests, you are able to catch a decent amount of things, like pretty easily. Oh, I just dropped something. Oh, never mind, found it. Like the chillet, I had a 50% catch rate, or 50%, yeah, 50% catch rate trying to get him, which is quite good. It's not, it's a bit rare, but it's not like hyper uncommon to find those pieces. But yeah, you want to know how to kill a Mammoth boss and you're having difficulty? Just get him behind one of these trees and just wail on him. Punch him. Okay, so if we beat him like this, I'm not going to go through another attempt right from scratch. I don't think I'll have time. But I would like to show off the Mammoth Space Agency program. So I'll move over to the other account. And hopefully I can show that off. Because it's quite funny. It's difficult to get because you just gotta get the pals to line up correctly and get the right rules of abilities. Honestly, if I could teach them the same ability like 3 or 4 times in a row, maybe. Ooh. I should stop like fiddling with this thing. It's like a small magnet. It's tiny and it's for clipping things to it's like a keychain necklace magnet piece that you'd like clip to, yeah, that you'd use to attach to the ends to get it to clip together really easy. It's super nice. It's a nice piece, but may need it, I'm not 100% sure, and it is very small and magnetic. So, don't want that falling into my computer case, because it easily could. Like, very easily could. Have you ever punched a mammoth to death? Would never think it would be this easy. Go into, like, a reserve and just start punching mammoth. I mean, if you could take down a mammoth with your fists, at that point I don't even know if I would personally call you like a poacher or not. Like, technically you're a poacher, because you're killing an elephant, right? An endangered species. But like, the fact that you managed to do it, punching it out, is a level of insanity and what in the worldness that, well, one, I wouldn't believe you until I saw the body. And two, I think you're, at that point, just a legend of a human being. Like, no, you're still getting caught on the legality and technicality that, yes, you are still a poacher. But like, in my mind, no, you went toe-to-toe with an elephant and won. Right? You went into fisticuffs with an elephant. And came out the other side as the winner. It's not ethical. It's very cruel. A little bit insane. And very unnecessary. But yeah, I think I would more so look at you like you're a crazy person and just be like, okay, that was a thing that happened in our world then. I don't think I'd be like too beaten up over it. Also, I'd be kind of like, bro, elephant, how did you lose this fight? You got the size, the weight, the power, the reach. You have every advantage in this fight. And what I'm saying is not like, no traps either. I am saying literally punching an elephant. Just going up, start punching an elephant, and somehow winning. In every category. Actually, I was gonna say in every category except the thinking, but like, compared to some people in our population, especially someone that would go about doing this, they might have them beat in the brain capacity as well. The elephant might have them beat in the brain capacity as well. They are fully outclassed. And maybe everything but grit. And like, that can only get you so far. We're closing in close to the 50% mark. Yeah. I will need to look at my health by the end of the night and see where roughly it's at. Or it dropped down to. So, because I don't know how he. Oh, that was dangerous. I accidentally hit the forward button. If I get too close, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to seat me and attack me again. I want to see this through, just because of its absurdity. But this isn't actually what it's gonna be. You know, had this whole plan figured out, and, like, done. I've actually like learned its pattern of movement pretty well. I know how to dodge it most of the time. I think there's like 2 scenarios where I would get absolutely wrecked by the thing. And one of those would be the stomp attack. The other is so the Mammoth boss, actually most of the larger boss enemies, so the deer as well, they have collision damage while moving. Well, while aggressive. Not even aggressive, just while moving. Might be aggressive for some cases. But yeah, that means I have to like really focus on how to get my spacing right against this guy. For a while, the Seed Blast attack was my hardest to figure out. I couldn't understand it for the life of me. It's actually really easy to dodge. Not as easy as like the Mud Ball or the Energy Ball, The mud shot or the energy ball attack, like, yeah, not quite as easy as either of those, or even the leaf tornado. Leaf tornado is super easy to dodge. Okay, here is the question. Let's eat that real quick. So if I get down to 250-ish, then that means that this wouldn't work on a completely vanilla playthrough. Which, I mean, fair. I think the question becomes, can you... You'd have to, like, get him stuck, wail on him for most of the day. I walked forward again. Oh my god. I am going to get myself killed. Wail on him for most of the day. Teleport away for like the beginning of the night. Hope that... yeah. Hope that you've done enough damage that it sticks. Teleport away for the beginning of the night to recover health. Come back. Probably again at the night to fight him again. And then at that point... Oh no, you'd survive. You'd survive. Wait, no, I've tested this before. You would survive a full night out in the cold. In this climate specifically. Because any of the other climates, if it got into the deeper blue, any of the deeper blues there of the cold, you would not survive. So theoretically, I could do this again on a actual vanilla account, and it would work fine. If I post this and people complain, I could do it again. The hard part will be doing it properly mano-y-mano, which was the intended outcome to begin with. Yeah, not even half. Okay. 100% would survive a full night cycle. How long have I been punching him now? 20 minutes? 10 minutes? It's more than 10. I've gone through 2 nights, a full day, so actual time would be a full day night cycle. Which is how much time is a full day night cycle in this game? Feels a bit longer than a Minecraft full day night cycle, I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's shorter. I can never tell like IRL time when I'm playing games with day night cycles. I can sometimes tell it when I'm playing games that are pretty static. But like, yeah, proper daylight night cycles mess with me. Mamorist, any percent category. I mean, I definitely wasted time grabbing a few of the chests there, and the leaf monk energies. You don't need them. You need, I want to say 10 pieces of bread. Or even less if you grab like 5 berries. Oh no, no. If we're doing this as a level 1 challenge. Though, I mean, if you're just doing an any percent challenge, then it wouldn't be a level 1 challenge. Then you could just grab the berries. I wonder if saturation's a thing in this game. Like, does better foods keep you full longer? I don't think so. I haven't noticed anything close to that. Ah, beautiful day 3 of punching an elephant in the face. How are you, king of the forest? You're in your forest. So much for being king of it. This will be your grave. You know, usually when I think of these challenges, I don't think that there's such a simple out to it. Usually it's a lot more. Like, I had gotten him stuck once before, but he got himself unstuck pretty quickly. Like, I got only, like, I want to say 200 hits in? Not even. Maybe only 100 or so. And then he got himself free. So, like, maybe I was just slightly in the wrong position, so he slowly slid out and got to me. Lucky he hasn't done the second, like, sort of, ow, I've taken damage thing. Maybe it's not actually at, like, percentage of health that it occurs, and it's just based on actual incoming damage numbers. Yeah. Oh, God. At this point, I'm like, surely this isn't possible for every boss. I think he's special because he's so big, he's gonna get stuck. I think with some of the smaller bosses, that's where you have to get a lot more creative. Went to Trader Joe's the other day. I don't actually head there very often. Or, like, at all, really. None ever close by. So it's always a bit of a treat to head out to Trader Joe's. Like, I have to be doing other stuff in that area to actually be like, yeah, I can go to a Trader Joe's. And yeah, I really do like some of their foods there. There's these sort of waffle cookies, I think they were called. They're like butter waffle cookies. They're the flat waffle works really well. Is it flat cookie waffle? Yeah, flat cookie waffle. Very good. Kind of funny. Very sweet. I ate them a bit too fast. It was like one full box of it. I had to hold myself back at certain points. I think I could have easily eaten it in, like, I don't know, less than 20 minutes. I'm the same way with certain drinks, like sodas and whatnot. Actually, not even just sodas. Even some juices. Lemonades. Basically anything that's not hot. I can drink them really fast. And I often do. anything that's not really hot or has like a flavor that actually hurts my day. So like, I can't do it with beer. I can't take a lot of beer. My alcohol tolerance, especially to beer in particular, is very low. I think I've talked about this before, but it doesn't take a whole lot of beer to actually make me go red, make me have a headache, and make me fall asleep. And like, sometimes if I get a lot of it, the redness isn't uniform. And I get that nice sort of leopard print pattern across my arms and stuff. Oh, there's the second one. Okay, I don't think he moved forward actually at all. That's good. But yeah, my throat was starting to hurt, so I decided to grab one of my Trader Joe's cough drops, because this was actually during the trip last weekend. So a week ago, when my voice was like fully dead. So it died like right at the end of the trip, and that's roughly when we went to Trader Joe's. Well, we went to it a couple times, but that was the last time, and I'm like, I need cough drops, please. And they had it. I mean, technically it's not, I know this might not actually be good for me, now that I think about it. Because it's technically not a cough drop problem. Feels closer to more like a voice box problem. Which is, well, not the greatest. I mean, it's a thing, but it's just, meh. So this is the beautiful level 1 Mammoth cheese strap. Actually, any of these trees can work. I've gotten him stuck on those trees before, and that one. I think this one has been the longest he's been stuck, but I'm pretty sure, given just a slightly different setup, you could get him on one of those. I don't know how often you can get this. I have no way of knowing if this is really all that repeatable. I mean, it could be. Could be. It's a pretty hard boss when you fight him normally. I mean, level 50 is the max, so 12 off of level 50. Still pretty difficult. Yeah. He's also just such a big presence. I think that's kind of the big draw as to why I wanted to start fighting him. It was, you do sort of like see him right away when you start a new game for the first time, right? Like, I remember wandering out and being like, oh, damn, look at those big old elephants down there. Because you see like a few mammoths that kind of spawn close to the spawn location. He's like, damn, look at those. They're amazing. Followed them a few. I don't think I attacked any of them because I'm like, oh my god, I would get destroyed. And I come down to here and see this massive fella, and I'm like, wow. I'm going to find a way to beat you at level 1. That was literally my thought process. No real thought of, is this possible? Is this anything? Blah 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 blah. It's just, I saw a big mountain here and said, I'm gonna climb it. Or in this case, I'm gonna punch it in the nose. What I hope is, I hope this doesn't mess up my want to actually do this properly. Because like, I do want to do it properly. 100% I do want to do it properly. But like, it kind of doesn't matter. Excuse me, sorry. We're just gonna sit here and punch him. Oh my god. It really is kind of hilariously poetic to me. And I was spending a huge I spent 2-3 days working on possibilities on how to beat this guy. And like, I definitely will use 1 or 2 of them later on. In an attempt to actually get this right. Probably. But like, I went through a bunch of options on how the heck I wanted to fight him. Because, well, simply put, a lot of those were dead ends. And like, I learned quite a few things. Like the chest leaf monks and all that. So it basically comes down to finding the right pals to catch. At level 1, I'd only get 3 of them. So if I got 4, that'd level me up. I'm pretty sure. It might be I'd have to buy them actually. I'm not 100% sure. But if not buying them, I would have to... Well, I would have to figure out how to... Or figure out which ones give minimal XP. I'm not sure if all the wild ones give 2. They might not. New captures might give more. I know that unlocking pals, so from this any of the caged pals, freeing those give 2. I know that there's certain areas in this boss arena that you can actually build stuff in. That's completely safe to do so. Like, it's still within his radius to run to and figure it out. Like, you could build stuff along here, like workbenches and whatnot, to mess with his pathing even more, if you wanted. Honestly, that might be the one-ish strategy. Just under 1,000 left to go. I have this... I've been fiddling with this since I stopped fiddling with the magnets because I didn't want them flying everywhere. They're smaller than like a pinky. They're tiny. The magnets. But ever since I stopped fiddling with them, I've been fiddling with this sort of squishy cat I got. It's a super round cat, and he's adorable because it's so squishy. It's a bit tacky, but I think that's just a part of it. It's kind of bouncy, not like incredibly, but it's nice. It's a gray cat and it's winking at you. It's the happiest thing in the world. I usually leave it on my desk. Leave it on my desk. Usually Sometimes he sits on my mic even. You put the cat on the mic and you let it stare at you as you do your daily chores and stuff. Or daily homework or whatever the heck you do. And you have a little friend giving you encouragement and smiling at you with a wink. I can't wink right now. It's not working. Wink's not working. Winks are cancelled. It's not working. It's just blinking. Ugh. Burp, 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 burp. Oh, whoop. No stamina. Burp, burp. I wonder how other people handled this boss. What was their strategy? What did they do to try and work around this behemoth of a pal? Did they recruit a lot of other tanky pals, or did they go more high damage? Let's see if they could burn him down from a distance. Those both work. If you have a decent crossbow, you get at him from a good distance away, kind of battle would pretty well. Would work pretty well. I'm not sure how many people would have the patience to sit here and punch him to death, though. Do I risk it at 1 health to throw a pal sphere at him? Oh. At 1 health, do I risk it with a pal sphere and then run him out into the open if it doesn't work? I mean, it's definitely not gonna work. Yeah. Like, I don't think there's any way in hell that it does. What you're witnessing right now is actually my very slow false swipe. It's not exactly going to work. It's not exactly... It takes a bit of a long route to 1 HP. I do gotta say, the game is quite pretty. Like the art style, especially how the light reflects there, that's quite nice. The light here with all this grass, it works quite well. The environments aren't half bad. It's a very pretty world, in all honesty. I think it's not amazing, but it is still pretty nice, right? It's gonna be close to night. Do I allow him a temporary mercy so I can get him during the day? I might. I don't think I can beat him in this amount of time I have left. So I think I want to wait for a nice day shot to get him. But he's not quite low enough that that would be possible. But yeah, a lot of my strategy, actually I won't unveil anything quite yet. Yeah, see, that's a lot faster than the double swing method. Not a lot faster, but a bit faster. Burp, 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 burp. Wait. Can I actually get him? Yeah, I think the more sustained attack might be better. Something like this. Stamina lasts a lot longer. Okay. It is coming down slowly. It's slowly gonna be night soon, so I'm gonna slow down on my amount of punches to the face he gets. Because I want good daylight for this. I demand a beautiful sunrise. Maybe I'm going too slow. I don't actually know. Who wants to see it when he's like at night, right? That's boring. You can't see anything. I've currently kind of changed up my mouse positioning. My finger was getting kind of tired, so I have now placed the mouse on my palm and am clicking with my thumb. Thumb's a bit stronger, you know? It's really hard to get the timing on that right. Because if you do it too early, there we go. Yeah, you do it too early and then, well, meh, you just get the second punch, like that. Do it too late, and it's just not fast enough, and it's just not worth it. Well, unless you want it to keep with your stamina. Which then, in that case, isn't a bad idea. The intense music is kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It's just blaring. It's like, oh my god, this is an intense battle. That sort of symbol. It's supposed to be super stressful, super tense. You're in battle. You don't know if you're gonna make it out or not. It's just me punching this guy. I think it's been over half an hour. My crowning achievement. No. This is the greatest thing I'll ever do in my life. You know, I'm actually trying to follow the tutorial guidelines up there in the top. There's this big tree here. I've been hitting it for a while now, and it hasn't dropped any wood. I mean, I could pick some off the ground, but like, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my game. Thought maybe there's something wrong. It could be that the tree is a bit more stubborn, you know? A bit of a stubborn-ass tree. It's just sitting right here in front of me. Who knows? It could be something more difficult, more troubling than I could have ever imagined. Who knows? Who knows? Now the question is, can I actually condense this far enough into a short? I am racing this. I'm gonna race the sun. There we go. Oh, lost the rhythm. Nope. There we go. Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna lose. The sun's gonna make it before me. I'm not gonna be able to get him. That's fine. That's what I wanted. Actually do a decent amount of damage pretty fast. Look at me go. I am speed. My power is unrivaled. You have nothing, Malmorest. King of the forest. More like king of fools. I will end you with my very own fists. Wait, hold on. So, how are you? You doing good? You've enjoyed your time here with me? Sunrise is coming up. It's been fun. Oh god, this is such a crazy, stupid way for this to work. Oh, actually, no, it's just a stupid way. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. So, if you're ever having difficulty with this boss, get him stuck in a tree. You're having difficulty with him? Ah, no problem. Stuck in a tree and you can punch him to death. No worries whatsoever. And if you have a slightly higher amount of HP, or not HP, higher amount of levels, and maybe some more attack upgrades, maybe some good technology points, you'll be doing a whopping 2 or 3 or maybe even 10 damage per hit. What do you think of that? That would make this so much better, right? I'm gonna get it down in no time. But it's clear. Ah, beautiful lighting. Come on, son. Just a little bit higher. Ah, yes. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a 0.01% catch rate. Go! How dare you? Go! Aw. Go! Aw. Go! Aw. Go! Aw. Go! Aw. I wanted to do something fun here about Malmorest. Well. Ah, he fucking. See, I left him a bit too long. I tried to throw too many things at him. Okay, goodbye. At 0.1% EXP gain, I've still gained 1,000 XP. Like, that's insane. And that's not all. Look at him roll. That answers the question if you can beat the Mammoth boss at level 1. This tree, you are a good friend. You are very helpful. Oh, dear God. The fact that that worked. And yeah, you saw there, it didn't take that long for him to reset here in the middle. So that is something you do have to be a bit worried about. Resets pretty fast. Okay. I don't even feel like celebrating that. It was just a thing that happened. I think I would have celebrated more if I could catch him. But no, someone had to be so hard to get. Ugh. Actually, you might technically be able to catch him if you like upgrade your pieces. I think I could upgrade it 2-3 times. No, I think 2. Though that might still not be enough. It said damage him more, so I punched him and he just died. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Makes no sense. Level 7, 6 stat points. Yeah, there's no technology. I mean, I was punching him the entire time. If you thought I was doing anything different, well, yeah, the only thing was I bugged out his AI, which kind of boring. So, with that question answered, there's one more thing I would like to show. And this might take a couple attempts to figure out. I'm gonna jump into this one real quick. It took like 4 days of just non-stop punching. So, we're going to start the Mammoth space program. Why am I so damaged? What happened? Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Okay, we're gonna head back down to the base here. Just down over this way. But yeah. So, the key to the Mammoth space program is this little friend having the Dragon Burst ability. Wonder if I can... Oh, I can just... There we go. Can just remove them like that. Interesting. Cool. So now he only is working with the Dragon Burst, so this makes this much easier to show and demonstrate. Hopefully the Mammoth boss is back. I don't remember when I previously bopped it on the head. Whenever it was, it's fine. Oh yeah, there's my base. Say hi, base. I don't see it. Please don't still be down. I want to show off something cool. Uh-oh. 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 I may have messed up slightly. Oh no. I wasn't really thinking. You know, this will be a quick way to get back to my... Oh no, but... So that wasn't exactly successful, was it? I am not immune to clumsy and stupid. Damn it. Let's grab my stuff. Grab it all. Okay. Is he alive still? shows defeated, but like, is he alive? I don't see him. No. Oh, no. Maybe I can find one of the other Memorists. Let me figure this out. Hold on. I could try and get one of the other Memorists that spawn up there, maybe? Get this to work? That might be my best option. Yeah, night is just boring. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. See if there's any spawned up here. I want to get this to work. Might not. No. There's a giant chick there. Might grab that. Freaking. Oh my god. Get caught. Okay, where are these big boys? Ah! Okay, I don't know if this will work. It might not. Okay, let's try this. Just because I don't know if you can get the right physics onto him. But yeah, you see him running up. Come on. Boy. Ah, he couldn't quite get the right angle on him. See if you can bring it back up. If I can't get it here, I'll do it again on my own time. But we'll try a couple on this guy here. Essentially the same, just this guy's a bit smaller. That was another plan I had for a while. I could, Are you stuck? Oi. Yeah, I don't think it works. Not on this guy, at least. Or I might need a smaller chillet. Chillet. I think he's stuck. He's too big. He's not fitting through there. What are you doing? You guys are supposed to be, like, intimidating. You're just getting stuck everywhere. What is this bullshit? You're supposed to be, like, big, intimidating creatures. You're getting stuck in between trees. Oh, there he goes. He's did it. Ow. Okay, one more shot. Come on, get underneath him. Lift him up. Oh, it didn't work. Come on. This might work. Oh, no. Not quite there. Yep. It's not seeming to work very well in this situation. Yeah, I can't quite get underneath him to get it to work. Collision is not what it is like I'm liking it to be. You're getting this weird stuff instead. Oh, there was a small toss there. Not the perfect toss, but you can kind of see the option on how it would work. Ow. Oh, that was almost beautiful. It almost worked perfectly. We're just gonna keep him out here. Let's see if... Oh, there we go! Mamorist space program! Oh, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's so much fun. Go, go, send him up again. Send him up again. Oh, not too high. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Launch him. Launch him. Oh. I think he's stuck. Are you stuck? Yeah, you might be stuck. Okay. Put you out of your misery. Now maybe I can catch this one. Bonk. Can I catch you? 1% chance. Okay. You're either falling off the cliff or sent into space. Your choice. You have fully AI died. Can I poke you? Chillet also seems to have just decided to chill out here. Is there something cool down here? I mean, I thought I might as well. He's just sitting there. Okay. So, yeah. We got it on 1. It's much, I think, I found it much more reliably noticeable on the boss itself. Just because sizing works a lot nicer that way. Right? Because he's bigger and he can get under him a lot easier. Because it took him to get onto a bit of weird geometry there to get onto him. Or under him. And if it wasn't for that weird geometry, it wouldn't have worked. Oh, wait, he is back. Okay, let's see if this works. Because I'm pretty sure that's how I dealt with it. I'm not 100... That other one, maybe it doesn't actually take fall damage. We'll find out. 51 berries. Sure. Wait, hold on. You just fell from the sky. Are you okay? The Dinosaur just fell from the sky. I think it's okay. I hope he's okay. It's a bit of a big fall he took. Okay. I'll try and keep him up towards the higher area because I don't want him to wreck my base down here. Because he can kind of fling very high. Okay, I can also show you kind of some of the movement against him. Bonk. Yeah, see, even now at level, what am I? 26, I think? Yeah, 26 with a decent amount of attack up. I still only do 1 damage to him. Like, he is very strong. Come on. Go to your Seed Blast attack. I want you to follow me. There we go. Seed Blast attack's coming up. You can tell he's about to do the Seed Blast attack because he starts chasing you. And to dodge it, get him close enough and roll once. Oh, there's the up. You are made of an air balloon, boy. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at like microing against him. I want to get the really high one. So I know there's one that's kind of absurd. Come on. Oh, you get it on that one. Oh, he's about to seed blast me again. Just wait for that. I waited a bit too long. But yeah, it's quite easy to dodge that seed blast now. Ah, didn't time that right. Ooh, get out of there. Let him attack you. Stop being a butt. Ow. I dodged the wrong way there. Ah, come on. Let the launch happen. I would like liftoff, please. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Hey. Eights. Stop getting distracted. Go after him. Get him. There we go. Oh, he landed on top of him that time. I think there's a certain height where it does damage, because I'm pretty sure I killed him via that. But it's not seeming to do damage here, so I don't know what that height is. Pretty sure he took fall damage at one point. Is he stuck? Are you stuck? Was your time and space a bit too much? I think he might be stuck. So apparently this boss gets bugged out a lot easier than you realize. He apparently doesn't care anymore. Yet he's fully lost. Yeah, he's fully lost. Well, that's interesting. More easy ways to just kind of plonk him. Which, yeah, you know, this one I wasn't expecting. Yeah, out of all of them, I was not expecting this to work like this. Oh, physics has not worked in that situation. Interesting. Maybe we can pop him out of it again. There's you. Can you get him out of this sort of slump he's in? No, he's wondering why, God. Why has this happened to me? Maybe he's contemplating life after realizing what I did to his friend. Well, whatever it is, that's fine. I am happy to end it there. We got a few nice bounces off of the space program. I'm almost 100% sure that's how I beat him last time. Like, he was at... is there a way to sort of point? He was around the leaf letter, and his health instantly disappeared after he flew into the sky. It was like a perfect shot. He went from about here all the way down to there. So I think after like a certain distance he will take damage. What that distance is, I don't know. Chop at the tree. But anyways, that will have to do it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with something proper. I will actually try and beat him, not by cheese or anything. Though the space program would be kind of fun to try and pull off as this valid strat of beating him. Because I'm still not fully sure how it works. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And whether you're watching from the present, past, or future, I thoroughly hope you have enjoyed. This has been a lot of fun. There's still more Palworld, definitely. Wonder what other bosses I could actually beat. It's definitely got to be some, right? I don't think any of the in the areas, I don't think I can beat any of those. In the dungeons, I'm not sure I could beat those at level 1. Just because there's so little to work with in those areas, and it's just kind of you and them. So yeah. I don't have much else to say. And I'll just kind of let this play out. Maybe we'll get a really good one later. I'll start a recording. See if we'll get a really good one. So take care for now, and I'll see you on there. Bye.